What's up? Good morning, y'all. It is Friday, and it's a fantastic day, man. About to kick off to a fantastic weekend. I am actually really excited to be making this video. This wasn't on my list of videos to make. It literally popped in like yesterday o'clock. Yeah, I don't really know if I'm allowed to be saying this, but I'm gonna share it with y'all anyways, at least on my personal vlog. I got my first invite slash collab offer to come and like be a part of an event and just show up and be me and help promo the event as CamBrownVlogs, which I just think is so freaking cool. I make vlogs all the time, as you guys know, about food, about travel, about all that stuff. So to have someone extend an offer to me and allow me to be me and do what I do there and be a part of something like that is just super cool. Reason why I say I'm gonna be living a little bit of a dream weekend is because the whole weekend is filled with everything that I like to do. I'm shooting a wedding job, which is gonna be really fun and easy also. It's like literally my smallest wedding package, and it doesn't usually get booked, but when it does, it's such a nice feeling because it's minimal work, but I get paid pretty well for it. And again, I still get to get out and do what I love and, you know, interact with cute couples and stuff like that and capture their special day, which is awesome. And then I also get to travel for this wedding and for this event and stuff like that. So I'll be, you know, going to a couple different locations. We'll be hitting Charlottesville, which is one of my favorite spots to go and visit. That's only like a drive away, you know. Then I'm going up to a different location, staying at another cool little hotel spot that I booked. So yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. And I decided with such a dope weekend and with the vlogging and, you know, the shooting and everything involved, I might as well vlog the whole weekend and bring y'all along with me. So we're gonna finish up this walk, we're gonna head home, and we're gonna kick things off. So as y'all can see, I'm out here on a little bit of a morning walk grind right now. And to be honest, I did fall off it for a little bit. And crazy part is like, there's a little bit more that goes into staying locked on a morning walk, or I guess like a morning exercise routine, than what I had given credit for. Like everything from like where I'm going for the walk to how accessible it is to like even the weather outside, like that all plays a big part on whether I'm staying like consistent or not with it. I had stopped doing my little morning cardio, morning walk routine like right around the time that we moved, and I had just kind of attributed it to like, oh, you know, it's a busy time in between moving, I still gotta work, all this stuff, like I'll get back on it once we're settled in. But I still didn't for a minute, and I finally figured out why. So like where I live is super hilly with the sidewalks and stuff like that, and I noticed that was kind of like making me not want to walk as much. Not because it like made the walk harder, but because it wasn't as like meditative and mindless. You know, I couldn't just literally like hop on the walking path and just go like how I am right now. I was constantly having to like turn and adjust and like watch out for geese and stuff as they were in our neighborhood and stuff. Like it was kind of a little bit more of a hassle than like enjoyable as exercise and just as getting fresh air and stuff like that. Also, at the time we moved, it was around like October, so it was cold outside, like, and it just kept getting colder and colder, and that definitely didn't make me want to walk outside. Like, yeah, you can bundle up and everything like that, but bro, you don't want to be miserable, you want to feel good. That's the point. So yeah, it's like little stuff like that that I noticed. But as soon as spring and summer started rolling back around, come on Finn, let's go. Every once in a while, a little boy has to poo-poo. I guess he didn't make it to the grass this time. Sorry, bud. Let me help you out there. Finn, shh, be nice. Sorry, he doesn't bite. Shh, come on. What a mess. This man Finn is over here terrorizing people while I'm cleaning up his poop. Poor little girl was like climbing on the rock back there to try and get away from this little hot dog. God dang. All right, anyways. And then he coming over to me, look, he coming over to me like he's proud of it or something. Terrible. Anyways, all right, you ready? Come on, we turn it back. Come on, we turn it back. But see like this path though, this is nice and straight. So like I can take Finn, I don't have to worry about him lagging behind too much. There's no geese out here or anything like that. I can like walk him and walk and vlog and stuff like that. Like I can just move, you know? And it's so much smoother and it makes me want to do it because I don't even think about it. Like I'm literally just walking. So if you slip it on the exercise routine and you feel like you don't know why, back up a little bit and check out some of the other factors surrounding it. There might just be something in there that's slowing you down. Hey. Good morning. Come on, Papa. Yeah. Yeah, Papa. Go, buddy, go. Go, buddy, go. Cute. We are back from the walk. Finn did okay today. He was a little bit more distracted, I think, today, just with the people and with more cars and stuff like that. And he keeps trying to get sidewalk jerky, which is worms. But he's definitely had some better walk days, but it doesn't matter. We are back home. It's time for me to get in some coffee and some water and a little bit of breakfast too. I'm gonna walk you guys through my little morning breakfast or refuel routine that I've kind of made with this walk routine and stuff like that, so.
Hey guys, he came in here like a tornado and started yelling about stuff. And I just woke up and walked down the stairs.
Mind you.
Like, come with a dragon. I'm like, oh. And I was like, okay, now what do I go?
Mind you, she's had a whole hour to be awake. So I'm out, I'm walking Finn, I'm getting in my steps, and then she's mad at me because I come back and I'm awake, and she's doing this first thing in the morning.
Yelling.
Welcome to the morning routine. Okay, we're about to make an espresso iced coffee. Okay, yeah, honey, you got a YouTube comment.
Okay.
A compliment, actually.
Oh.
Did you see it?
No, I did not.
Okay, look, let me read it to you real fast. One of my buddies said, looking fresh, my bro. Yo, coffee and plants, you can't go wrong with that. Love when your missus makes an appearance. Always super bubbly towards the camera.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
That was Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that. I'm proud of Cameron and what he's doing and putting out there, so I get excited and I just like being on camera.
She likes being on camera. That's what it is.
I'm super proud of him for vlogging too.
Okay.
Thanks, Jeff.
Now that her morning has been made, this is step one of my morning, along with a bottle of water. Right after I do my walk, I come inside and I usually just let myself kind of enjoy some peace and quiet at my kitchen table in the morning. And also some coffee and some hydration to kind of pick myself back up from the walk. As you guys can see, Finney gets to eat too. His first meal of the D. Well, of the D. As you can see, the coffee hasn't set in yet, y'all. His first meal of the D.
The first time of the day.
His first meal of the day is his salmon loaf. We call it salmon loaf because it smells very, very strongly like salmon, but I don't think there's any fish in there. I feel like there's a bunch of like chicken and mixed vegetables and all that stuff, but whatever. Yeah, those look really good.
See, guys?
Very, very clean.
I'm very particular about my shape and the way the white, I don't know, the white looks on the French.
Are you gonna enjoy coffee with me or no?
If there were more glasses available, I would.
There's more glasses
Cameron
available.
took the last
No. There's more glasses
and he won't let me run the
available.
dishwasher.
Look at this. More glasses
All right,
available.
I have a question.
Huh?
Who in their right mind would drink an iced coffee in this? Not
You
me.
will, this morning.
I have a pimple.
All right, next up, we about to make some eggs and a little bit of Greek yogurt. I don't know if I'll do like a parfait this morning. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But this for me has been really good for complementing my morning walk because the nutrition in the Greek yogurt and the eggs is so good. It's like super low on carbs, very high on protein, and it doesn't leave me feeling too heavy or sluggish. And best of all, it tastes pretty good. Breakfast was on point and delicious. And now I'm about to start like packing up and getting ready for this weekend. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but the event and everything that I'm going to is really cool. It's this like, I guess like a weekender event or like a seasonal event that this winery does in Charlottesville, Virginia. And yeah, I'm getting invited to literally just come and make like one of my reels, make this vlog that I'm doing and stuff like that, and just kind of help promo the winery and the event. We get obviously some free wine that we get to taste and try and stuff like that with it. And then I also get like a free 5-course meal that's included with it. And yeah, I'm really excited. It's really, really dope. The other cool thing about this weekend is with the job that I'm shooting, the wedding that I'm going to be covering, and with this winery event that I'm going to, I get to pack really, really light. That's also part of what kind of makes this like a dream weekend. Normally when I'm going out for my normal jobs and my normal work, I'm packing pretty heavy gear. I've got like my tripods, I've got my lights, I've got all my audio gear and equipment and stuff like that, all my big cameras, like it's a full on, you know, production and stuff like that. For this one in particular, I don't really have to bring a lot of camera gear at all. I'm bringing maybe maximum like 2 cameras. One is my main and one is a backup. And then other than that, the only other cameras that I'm bringing are like my Pocket 3 camera, my Action 5 right here, and that's pretty much it. The kit is very, very light. And for me, that's just always been something that has been so much of a dream, but it's coming to reality this time because I think it's cool to be able to just roll out. And sometimes I want to bring the big heavy kit. Other times I just want to bring something small and light and still create content, just make something cool. Thank you, Papa. So the bag that I'm bringing is this guy right here. This is my handy dandy Osprey 40 liter bag that I got from Osprey. This has literally been like my main travel bag for, I think honestly, like probably like 5 to 6 years at this point. I've taken this thing pretty much everywhere, and I love this thing because it is so durable, it's so versatile. It's carry-on friendly, so I don't have to check it or anything like that. It just gets the job done, and it just has never broken down on me. I've never had to buy a new one. The only thing that I've done, honestly, is just bought more of these Osprey bags. So yeah, I highly recommend this if y'all are looking for a good travel backpack to throw your stuff in and make sure you're good to go with. Obviously my camera kit, this is for the Pocket 3 and everything like that. And then this is for my DJI Action 5 right here. I know it says GoPro, but I already have this case and it fit most of the accessories, so why not use it? Steam Deck for sure. This is my favorite gaming console that I've pretty much ever owned, and I love like my GameCube, and I love my PS4 and my Xbox and stuff like that, but this is basically like all of them in one, so I really love bringing this along with me and playing my games on this, so I've got some entertainment. I gotta bring my laptop, just so that I've got something I can edit my vlogs on, do a little work on, and make sure that I'm keeping things running while I'm on the road. Other than that, that's all my main ingredients, and then the only other thing that I'm bringing is like clothes and work outfits and stuff like that to make sure I'm covered in that department. So let's get packing. So I did forget to mention, I do have one more bag that I bring with me for my stuff, and that's this little like fanny pack bag. It's called like a Tom Talk, but for me this is like so useful for when I'm out filming and vlogging and stuff like that, particularly with my pocket cameras. It's like a fanny pack on steroids. It's got like all the best pockets and hidden pockets and stuff like that to keep your stuff safe and secure and give you a whole bunch of carrying options with it. It also perfectly fits the DJI Action 5 and the Pocket 3 in it, with all the extra batteries and carrying cases and all that stuff that I need with it, along with like my phone and my wallet, without feeling like it's like super bulky. I saw another person put this out online, and I decided to give it a try, and this thing has been absolute game changer for me. So if you guys want one of these, I'll leave like a link or something so you can go check it out. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right, mama. Time for me to leave.
Have a great time.
All right, babe. I'll see you. I love you much.
Love ya.
Hey.
Oh, he wants turkey bacon.
He's trying to get my turkey bacon.
Give him a little nugget. Wait, guys, watch this. It's so cute. Before he goes. Hey, come here. Sit. Wait. What? Oh, no. Wait. Go back. Yay.
I might come back. We'll see. But all right. Love you much. I'll see you. Bye, honey. Okay, folks. The journey begins. Let's go live out our first dream weekend. Oh. Yeah, I probably would have noticed that.
You may want this.
Probably would have noticed I was missing this sooner or later. I kind of mentioned when I was just saying bye to Babe that I don't really know if I'm going to be staying in a hotel overnight or not in this area. And I kind of did that like a little bit by design. Part of it is just, based off of what's most convenient for me. And then the other part of it is actually like me just thinking that, so it's a little fun to do that. You got to leave some of this stuff up to chance and stuff like that, right? Keeps things interesting. But yeah, I really don't know if I'm going to stay over because I don't know if it's more advantageous to just drive straight to my other hotel that I've got booked for my job, 2 or 3 hours in the opposite direction, or just take a stay, like buy myself another stay overnight so I can fully like enjoy this little evening dinner and, wine and dine kind of situation, and then rest my head, wake up, and then hit the road. Oh, excuse me, burping because of that turkey bacon. Hit the road in the morning. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I get from the winery and, how I feel when I get off the road driving to my first location. But, let's do it. It's a 2-hour road trip. For me, someone who drives a lot, that's not that bad. So, we're just gonna put on some tunes and enjoy the scenery. Alright guys, so we made it. We have officially made it to Charlottesville. I'm not like at the event or anything just yet. I'm actually here a couple hours early just because I figured it was probably better to leave early and beat traffic rather than fight my way through it and try to get there right on time. So I got a little time to kill. I pulled up to a spot that I love to come to whenever I am visiting Charlottesville in here. It's like this little market area called, I think it's called Feast Market or something. Really cool little spot. It houses one of my favorite coffee shops called Give and Take Coffee, and a couple other restaurants and everything in here. So I'm gonna stop and get a bite to eat, see if I can grab myself some lunch, something a little light so I'm not feeling too full, and then see if I can do a little work on my laptop and kill a couple hours while I wait. So crazy. Outside it's really crowded and packed, but inside, as you guys can see, it's pretty empty in here. I think everybody's just trying to take advantage of the nice weather that we got going on here. I keep seeing this little Thai kitchen place. I don't really know where it is, to be honest, but Give and Take is closed right now. Oh man. Coming to visit my friends, and let's see how they're doing real quick. What's up, guys? How you guys doing, man?
Huh?
I said, how you guys doing?
Good, yeah.
Are you guys close for right now?
We
Okay.
every day 7:30 to 3.
7:30 to 3.
Yeah,
Okay,
were
gotcha.
you gonna get something?
I was, but I'm not gonna bother you guys. I might be here
We
tomorrow.
haven't closed the door or anything.
No, it's
We
cool.
shut down the machine, but like we have iced coffee.
It's
We
cool.
have iced coffee, just cold brew. Okay.
No, it's cool. I was literally just stopping past. I'm actually in town for another event that they want me to come and like make some reels and stuff, but I was stopping in just to see if you guys were open. That's all.
Oh, it's nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you guys too.
All right, I'll see
Have
you
a good one, guys.
tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll see you. Give and Take is closed. I made a couple reels for them at one point, and they're a really cool coffee shop around here. Check them out, give them a follow, support them. All of them have really awesome energy, as you can see, and they're really, really nice people. I think I'm gonna try and grab something light over here in this little market right here and see if we can just kill some time. One thing that I feel like I kind of forgot about Charlottesville, Virginia, guys, is that Charlottesville is one of those towns where they have like little lunch breaks, you know, and kind of interesting operating hours. Not all the shops, but a lot of them do, where they either only open on certain days for certain hours, or they'll open, you know, really early in the morning and then cut off around midday to like late-ish afternoonish. And then some of them won't really open until like right around dinner time. So you kind of have to like line up at the door and then just hop in where you can. So yeah, like right now for lunch, I'm unfortunately coming in right at 3:30, which is like right at that little junction point that I was talking about. And it's kind of like a dead space in here. So kind of at the mercy of just whatever is in this little Feast grocery store right here. I'm sure we'll find something though. What I'm trying to figure out is there's this Bangkok Zone Thai Mexican restaurant. It's that thing right up there. And I just don't know where it is. I'm about to ask some people here at this point in a second. Take one more peek into the market, see if I can find anything. We got a tip, and it looks like the Bangkok Zone kitchen is, I think, down here somewhere. Let's take a look and see if we can find it. Ah. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can check out a menu here. See what we got. Wow. Menu looks so good. I am going to have one order of your Penang curry, please. Is it just you over here in the shop?
Yes, sir.
Okay, one-man band. I like it. Very cool. That's awesome.
I'm Thai, you know, so I know.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Okay, so then I'm getting the real thing. This is authentic Thai food. Okay, I'm excited. Very cool. Go ahead and bust this bad boy open. She really like packaged this thing up tight. She sealed it like it was about to be shipped across America or something, bro. Even though I told her, I was like, I'm about to go crack into this literally right outside. It's all good though. I appreciate the thoroughness. So now, let's see what we got here. So this is our little Penang curry right here. Wow. Oh, it smells so good. Very, very good. Penang curry is one of my faves. All right, bon appetit. Let's get into it. It's got that nice little savory flavor. Chicken tastes fresh. Ooh, almost too hot. Almost burned my mouth. But very, very good. I can taste the vegetables and stuff like that popping out in there too, the peppers and the spinach. Not bad. Not bad at all. She put her foot in this. Now, is this the absolute best Penang curry that I've had? Not necessarily, but it's not a bad thing. I'll still recommend it. The best one that I've had is from a place called Ocha Cafe. That curry is like, oh my God, that's crack cocaine right there. That stuff is delicious. But this one will do for right now. This is fantastic. I think that this will be a perfect little snack / tide me over for the 5-course meal, which reminds me, I actually have to kind of brief you guys and myself on whatever it is that I'll actually be doing this evening. So let's respond to the email first, and then I can give you all some details while I finish this email. Pro tip, a lot of the curry and the flavor and stuff like that for the dish was kind of like down in the rice, like hidden on the bottom of it. So if you come and get her food, it tastes so much better if you're like mixing it up and like kind of, you know, getting the flavors throughout the entire dish as opposed to just eating it like a savage, how I was when I just sat down. Is it better than Ocho's? Still no, but it is way closer now. This is very good. So yummy. So what am I doing this evening? What is kicking off this quote-unquote dream weekend? Well, I got invited, like I mentioned earlier in the vlog, I got invited to come and be a part of a fun little event down here in Charlottesville for a winery called Hazy Mountain Winery. They're throwing like this cool little like 5-course dinner and wine thing that they're doing at their winery tonight. And I have really no idea what to expect, but someone reached out to me and said, hey, you know, do you want to come through and just make a reel, make a vlog, and help promo the event? We'll comp your ticket. And so, of course, I was like, yeah, that's going to be so cool. Why wouldn't I want to show up and, you know, enjoy that stuff? And all I have to do is be me. So here's the details on what we're getting ourselves into this evening. It is called Buds and Blooms Secret Supper Wine Dinner, right? Let's see. It says doors open at 6 p.m. Sip a welcome pour and take in the stunning vineyard views as the sun sets over the mountains. Dinner begins at 7 p.m. Indulge in a thoughtfully crafted 5-course meal, each dish perfectly complemented by hand-selected wine pairings that highlight the beauty of spring. I'm intrigued. From fresh seasonal ingredients to elegant wine pairings, Buds and Blooms is a feast for the senses. Reserve your seat and toast to the flavors of spring at Hazy Mountain. Well, at this point, you've got me excited, so I am very, very hype over this. I think I'm gonna probably get there around like 5:30 just to give myself a little bit of time hopping in there. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's like, who gets to do that? Who gets to go to like a, you know, little 5-course meal and a dinner and stuff like that? Like, I don't know. It's cool for me, so I'm gonna let myself live it up and be a little micro-influencer for the day. Right now it's 4 p.m., so I got about 2 hours until it's time for dinner. So I think for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and try and knock out a little bit of work, maybe bust out the laptop, do a little bit of editing, and then we'll head on out around like 5 o'clock. Beautiful opening view of that vineyard as you're driving up to it, and then it just gets even better. Like, look at this. Now that is pretty dang cool. This is the winery that we are apparently having this event at. It said that doors open at 6 p.m. It's about 5:45 right now. So I'm literally just gonna take a little time, set up my little fanny pack bag. So I've got all my cameras with me and it's easier to carry my stuff around. And then I guess I'll head in and I'll try and find, I think the guy's name was Wiley, and see if we can get set up and get this experience started. All right, okay. The bag has been appropriately packed and we are good to go. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into today, folks. This is a super, super pretty winery. What I was saying outdoors was I actually shot an event for a winery that looks similar to this, at least on the outside, much, much, much closer to home. I'm not gonna tell who the client was or anything like that, but it was a really pretty winery and a really pretty event. I don't really know what to expect in this one, but I can say just based off the entrance, I'm excited. Okay, so I guess if anybody, I'm supposed to be meeting Scott and Wiley, but there's a good chance that I may be more so on my own. More wine for me. Right, well, as beautiful as that building is, that's actually not the building that I'm supposed to be in. Me and this other lovely crowd of people are currently working our way towards this second building over here. This is apparently where our event is going to be held for this evening. We just stood in line, got all the way up to the front, and right as I was about to press record, the guy comes out and is like, if anyone is waiting for the 5-course dinner, you're actually going to be in the opposite building. So we all just turned our tails and went back outside. But while we're walking out here, making our way over to the second building, a little bit of a closer view over here with this beautiful outdoor terrace that they got going on over here. And I haven't been up to the edge, but I can already tell the view is going to be absolutely stunning. So super excited. They locked us out of that building too? Oh man.
They don't want us to eat the
Making us work for this dinner. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can go over here.
I don't know if there was an entrance or center there.
I do see a door, but if I'm being honest, I don't know how much different this store will be from that one, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Are you open? That one's locked too. If I was an adjacent building that didn't look very obvious like this one, where would I be?
have the dinner tonight.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna see if there's anybody around back maybe that could help us. And by seeing if there's anybody around back that could help us, I mean show you guys this fantastic view and terrace. Beautiful. I love this little, like, I don't know what this is. Like, it's like a, I don't think it's cobblestone or like little gravel yard that they got going on over here. Super pretty. And wow, look at this too. Wow, wow, wow. And then look at the view, guys. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go, CamBrownVlogs. CamBrownVlogs has reached another destination. I love that. This is gonna be where the thumbie's at for sure. Oh, looks like if I don't hustle, I'm gonna miss my group. I heard a thank you, and they started moving and shuffling. Let's see what we got. Oh, nice, okay.
How we doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Scott, how are you?
Cameron, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Okay. Wow. First thought on my brain, this would be absolutely stunning for a wedding venue, man. Come on now. Lighting is so pretty. The ceiling and the wood and everything like that, really, really pretty. Hi there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I guess it should be under Cameron or Cameron Brown.
There we go. All right. You can head on in. We are having cocktail hour from
Okay,
6 to
awesome.
7.
Thank you so much. Wow, we're moving up in the world, folks. Very pretty. I kind of eyeballed this room when I was out there on the terrace over there, just kind of exploring things. And I thought to myself, that looks really pretty, that looks nice. And now here I am. Dude, I'm gonna say one thing. I feel completely out of place here, but in the best way possible. This is fantastic, man, holy crap. Look at this outdoor terrace right here, dude. All right, I think it's time to snag ourselves our first free wine tasting of the day and go enjoy our view. All right, let's do it, man. Taking the recommendation, give me the house special.
Got it.
Quality pour, we love it.
All righty.
Let's go explore this outdoor terrace a little bit. I think this, with a view, is just gonna be absolutely magic. Okay, I think that looks pretty dope. All right, now let's taste test the wine, see how we do. Oh, it is pretty good. Not too sweet, not too tart. Enjoyable. Now, here's my first thing. And this will be in between. But I originally thought that the whole thing was comped. But now I'm thinking that I think it's just the dinner that's comped. Which, by the way, with a 5-course meal, that's still nothing to sneeze at.
6 courses.
6 courses, okay. You guys heard it first. 6 courses is nothing to sneeze at. I don't really know what could possibly be served. And I haven't seen any type of previews or anything like that. So I'm kind of just at the mercy of Pandora's box, really. I don't really know what to expect, but you know me. I'm a big food guy, never wanted to shy away from a meal, so I'm excited. First off, for getting a chance to do something like this is pretty cool. For the other things that have been happening on my social media and with my business and stuff like that, I put a lot of work into those things, and finally starting to see some traction in my social media for my production company. So that's really cool. If you guys are interested in photography and videography to any extent, I'm dropping so much like tips and free game and just whatever I can to help people grow and become professionals in that area. So if you would, go check out Mindsville Media on TikTok. Also for CamBrownVlogs, we're about to cross 800 on that, which is really cool. I started trying to make vlogs a little bit more consistently not too long ago, and I climbed from about, I think 300, 400 subs all the way up to where we are now. And I appreciate every one of you guys. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, it just feels good to be doing what you like to do and seeing your dreams and all that stuff come to reality. So I guess to that, I'll raise a glass. Cheers. All right, guys, so I got a special guest right here. I'm here with my man, Scott. Scott is one of the,
How we doing, y'all?
Is it general managers or what?
One of the general managers.
General
yes.
managers here at Hazy Mountain. Scott, why don't you just give me a little bit of like a heads up with everything like that? Obviously, I've been checking out the winery itself and everything. Like, everything looks stunning, dude. Like, can you give me a little heads up?
Not a bad day to be outside. Huh?
Right? I was literally saying, I was like, I feel like the only thing that could make it a little bit better was sunshine coming through, but I'm like,
I wish I had a glass of wine.
Dude, look, I can go get you one if you want to, man.
I'll get there, but you got me on camera, so my boss is going to know.
We'll just snip that part out for him real fast. Scott, give me a little heads up. What are we expecting for like dinner and for the rest of the evening?
We've got 6 courses, 6 glasses of wine. We're pre-gaming a little bit right now.
Okay.
Everyone seems to be hanging out outside on a beautiful day, but I'll let Chef talk about the food, but definitely a Mediterranean-inspired, he may have a better word than me, but Mediterranean-inspired meal with some very nice wines to match. One of our winemakers is here. One of our customer service, Psalms, is here, going to describe all the courses. Should be a lot of fun. Usually I start out talking a lot in the beginning and try and get everybody having a good time together by the end. Hopefully we have a nice roar in the room by the end.
Okay, cool. I'm excited, man. Will I get to talk to the chef and like get a peek in the kitchen or see what he's cooking up and stuff like that?
I'll check on his mood. You never know.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll you'll get a little time with him. He is 6 courses for one guy back there. It is
that's a lot, man.
So he's hot and heavy right now.
Okay.
We'll see where he's at.
I'm excited, man.
Maybe towards dessert might be an easier time to get to talk to him a little bit.
Hey, man, if he can slip me in for even a minute or two, I will greatly appreciate that. That'll be fantastic, man. Cool. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it, man. I appreciate you.
Enjoy your tour and have fun.
Will do. Thank you. We're going to head off, and Scott gave plenty of recommendations, plenty of kind of like a lowdown of like what the property looked like and stuff like that. So now I'm just going to kind of walk around with my little glass of wine and give myself a self-guided tour. And of course, you guys are coming along for it. So I did a bit of running around, did some filming and some vlogging and stuff like that. At this point, I'm just kind of letting myself enjoy this for what it is. This is cool, man. And very like, not synchronistic, but what's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot of symbolism, you know? Because to go from where I was, which was like a not so confident place in high school and college, like I didn't think I was like a total complete no life, but I definitely didn't think I was like Mr. Cool on campus, you know? But to go from that to being able to like start my own business and be successful in that and put a roof over my family's heads and my heads and take care of everything we need to take care of, and then now see like this kind of unfolding too, where it's like I'm getting a chance to come and like be a part of like cool events like this at no extra cost. It's like the Mindsville Media part was cool, but like this part, I'm just showing up and just being me. Like that is so cool, man. The feeling that I get is like, it just makes you feel like on top of the world, you know? And that's what I was talking about with the symbolism, is like, I am literally feeling like I am on top of the world. Like the view is just nuts, man. Camera doesn't do it justice, but it's cool, man. Really cool. But now I'm hungry. Time to see what, I forget what he said his name was, but time to see what chef is cooking back there. I do kind of wish that I had Jen or Katie or Javes or somebody here with me. But at the same time, I kind of feel like this moment was maybe just meant to be something that I soak up on my own. Just this one time. So I'm gonna do that. Pretty cool. Well, I got some time and I'm waiting for 7 o'clock to roll around. I'm gonna go ahead and tour this other side of the winery we got over here. Smells amazing in here. They're cooking pizza in here. I know I'm probably not getting pizza for the 5-course meal. That's 6-course, sorry, as Scott corrected me. But I can't deny the pizza smells bomb. There's something about pizza at wineries that just, I don't know, it just goes together. Like peanut butter and jelly, I feel like it roots back to the, you know, old original pairings. Straight back to like the motherland of Italy. And that's probably why it just sets it off, but okay. I feel like for the most part, that's a pretty good little tour. Took you all around the main building over there. Definitely couldn't go in all of the rooms, but saw most of the outside areas. So, like I said, pretty nice little winery. Very beautiful view and very beautiful venue in and of itself. So now I guess I'm just gonna go back and let myself actually just enjoy this glass of wine and maybe another one. Done enough content creation and vlogging. It's time for me to actually be present. So real quick, I just asked, I asked Scott when he came past a couple minutes ago if I could just eat my meal out here, just because inside everybody else is, they've got like significant others and, friends and all that stuff. So I don't really want to be intruding on anyone else's evening, but also I'm here to record and, share the experience and kind of document things with you guys and for the people that referred me here. So I want to make sure that I can sit out here and actually focus a little bit easier, pay attention and, give you guys some cool feedback and stuff like that on the meal and just actually be immersed in the experience. So that's what we're gonna do. Got my little outside meal pairing and placement mat right here. Looking pretty good and fancy. Oh, and I even got a little flower. Thank you very much. And a candle. Look at that. Literally, I'm out here romancing. It's a table or it's a date for one. I love that, man. This is so cool. All right, let me swap my battery real quick and then I guess we can kick this off. Beautiful, okay.
We're about to introduce the staff. Do you want to come in for that?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Thank you.
Chef Rob and Emily are both here doing the food from the kitchen. Thank you guys.
I guess that was a little bit of an intro ceremony here. I'm going to show you guys what I got going on for my little dinner for one spread right here. This is what they laid out for me. Again, this is the Hazy Mountain Buds and Blooms Secret Supper. I know you guys couldn't hear too much of the audio that was going on there, but I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through the 6-course meal that they've got laid out here in front of us via the little pamphlet they put down here for me. So they've got this salmon, I don't remember how the guy pronounced it. It's like a salmon in Kraus or something like that. Onions, garlic, spinach, cream cheese, dill, panko, salmon wrapped and cooked in a puff pastry with the béarnaise sauce on it. Sounds absolutely amazing and right up my alley. Then we have this soup going on in here with chicken, rice, egg yolk, lemon, red pepper flake, more dill in there, and something here that I'm not going to attempt and butcher. We got this pasta primavera coming up in third, so that's fettuccine zucchini, red onion, leeks, garlics, red pepper, heirloom tomatoes, peas, all tossed in a buttercream sauce with the lemon zest. The green bean salad, he said, is pretty much exactly what you think it is with his twist on it, so he's going to let that speak for himself. The chicken Florentine, Also sounded amazing. Herb baked chicken, fire roasted tomatoes, spinach, buttercream sauce, long grain wild rice with garlic seared asparagus. And then for dessert, we are topping things off with a Heath toffee cheesecake, garnished with toffee bits and shaved chocolate. Guys, I am like, oh man, I am just, if you know me, you know, like, just, I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie at heart, man. Never gonna turn down a meal. Always excited to try new food and try new restaurants and places to eat and stuff like that. So for me, this is quite literally just like, this is the bee's knees, man. I'm very excited. I wish I could have brought my friends and my family with me, but this is definitely the next best thing. So at this point, I guess I'm just waiting for food and wine to come out. This insane view in the background, like, it doesn't get much better than this. Like, this is so freaking sick, man. It's a win. Today's a win for me. And look at that, guys. We even got the quality service. Oh, so that we can enjoy this without having to, like, rearrange things or anything like that. Just brought the chair. This is good. Okay. So I think this is the salmon puff pastry thing that he was talking about. I'm gonna let y'all see this right here. It's got the onions, the garlic, the spinach, the cream cheese, the panko salmon, and then it's wrapped in this puff pastry with the béarnaise kind of drizzled on top, so y'all can see that. That looks real dope. Okay. I don't think there's any rules on how I'm supposed to eat this, so I'm just gonna go in and see what we get. I feel so out of place, guys. So out of place here. I'm like trying to be all fancy and everything like that, and like, that's just not me, bro. But I'm gonna do my best to be fancy. Okay. It is filled with like salmon, obviously, but it's also got this kind of like creamy inside. All right. I think I got a little salmon. I'm gonna cut this just to be sure. Okay, let's give this a shot and see what we got. Well, that's very good. It is salmon-y for sure. And the béarnaise is coming through really well. I like it. The dill, I think you're supposed to kind of pair it with the wine. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a shot. Okay, now that was a better bite. That was good. I got a much better, it was like kind of like more towards the center that I got most of the flavor palette coming through. Now, let's see how this wine does real quick with it. Oh, wow. Okay, no, that's actually really cool. I like that. The guy, when we were inside, he was saying that the dill from this little puff pastry with the wine would kind of create like a, or as he worded it, ignite a new flavor or something like that. And smelling it, aroma-wise, it already smelled like it was kind of like make something happen with it. But then tasting it, he's right. It did kind of like just out of thin air almost like produce this brand new flavor that is pretty nice. It's not something that I personally immediately would go for, but it is interesting, and I do appreciate it for this dinner. Let's try it again. You can really taste that dill coming through there. That's such an interesting flavor to me because I'm very used to dill being in like pickles or like pickle chips, which are pretty much the only two things that I eat dill flavored things in. I've never had the actual like herb or spice of dill. So interesting. And then pairing it with the wine over here definitely creates a it's like this interesting like bright flavor that just comes like popping out of it. It kills the sourness or like the little tartness that you get from dill. And instead of it being tart to kind of finish things out, it's like this, again, just I don't really know how else to describe it. Like, I feel like I like need to develop my flavor vocabulary a little bit better, but it's like a very bright, engaging flavor. Very enjoyable, very nice. I don't mind it. It's like, I don't mind it. It's good. First course done. That was pretty good. Overall, I like the salmon. I like the puff pastry. I like the flavor combo that's born from the dill and the wine pairing together. Everything created a very interesting kind of like experience and palate for it. So no complaints on my end. That was pretty good. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. Number 2 on the list is the soup. This is like a chicken, rice, egg yolk, and lemon soup with a lot of those other ingredients in there, like the dill and all that stuff coming through. I think that's kind of like their main ingredient of this evening, so we're just gonna keep rolling with it. I feel like I'm literally like future casting my future self, my future life, you know? It's so cool because I'm sitting here enjoying this. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. What is this, just out of curiosity?
This is the Hazy Mountain White. So this is our white blend.
Okay.
Predominantly Riesling, just a little touch of sweetness to it.
Okay, beautiful.
Great. There's a little bit of spiciness in this soup. Gonna kind of help balance that out, round it out a little bit.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much,
You're
man.
welcome.
As I'm sitting here, like, getting this beautiful 6-course meal, like, you know, for just being me, showing up and making content and stuff like that, I'm also sitting here doing work for my business and stuff like that. I'm making the TikToks that I was telling you guys about earlier in the vlog. And I'm also answering calls for business and everything. Like, it just feels very, like, aligned with everything that I want to be and everything that I want to do. And it's just so cool. You know, like, oh no. I hope that I just didn't get a raindrop. It's so cool. I'm really hoping that down the line I have a life that's like this. Like, I want to be able to enjoy this type of view. I want to be able to do this type of work and live this type of existence and just soak it up, you know. This is what we got right here. Looks pretty good. And again, he already poured that wine for us to pair with the soup. So we're gonna go ahead and give each one of these a taste and see how this is. Smells like very lemony chicken noodle soup, but not like the kind that you get out the can. This smells like restaurant chicken noodle soup, which is kind of a favorite of mine. I like high quality, like chicken based, or like just like, you know, just like savory soups like that. Like, that's always like a good feel good meal for me. So this will be nice. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's really good. Well, that's really good. I like that. It is exactly what I just described to you. It's like soft little noodles in there. Okay. The soup is bomb. Soft little noodles in there. The broth is savory. You have this, like, honestly, the first word that came to my mind was like a beautiful flavor of like citrus coming in there. I honestly can't tell if it's like lemon or possibly even orange. That's like kind of complementing along with the broth and with the overall flavor of the soup. But man, it's very good. That's tasty, man. That is fire. The cucumber, or possibly the pepper. I can't tell which one. Let's see. Hold on. It's definitely, yeah, I just read the menu. It's definitely the lemon, the dill, and the red pepper that are coming through and bringing that nice, like, bright zing flavor to it. And it is really good. This is, so far, out of the 2 dishes that I've tried, this is definitely my favorite. Now, I'm going to try it with the wine pairing as they suggested, and let's see what we come up with. Wow, almost like a nice, enjoyable kind of like tart flavor at the end. Really awesome. That's great. I love that lemon in there. That's great. If you were like sick, man, holy crap. This would probably be like, this would be like holy water if you were sick, I feel like. I used to think that Chick-fil-A's soup was the best chicken noodle soup to get if you were sick. This might be the top dog. In terms of accessibility wise, it's definitely still Chick-fil-A. but this might be top dog. What are we working with here?
2024 Rosé. So this is a little pre-release. This just got bottled about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
2024 Rosé, all grapes grown on this property right here on this tasting room. You'll see there's a little bit of Merlot, some Blaufränkisch, and some Nebbiolo. You can almost see the Merlot over there, but all the Nebbiolo is actually grown right over there.
Okay,
6 months stainless steel, 0% residual sugar.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Cool. Thanks. I will, man. Appreciate you.
Of course.
Oh, wow. Smells very fruity. Very, very, like, almost like perfumish. I'm not going to lie. Like, it smells like the best one so far. Let me try. Wow. Holy, what the fuck? Bro. He's in there, like, explaining all this stuff. Dude, this is fire wine. This is, like, it's like watermelon and, like, I kind of get like a little bit of like berries in there, like maybe some strawberries, maybe a little bit of cherry. I'll take a little more, one more sip. Hold on. Yeah, it's like grape, strawberry, watermelon. Every bright tasting red fruit that you can think of is like in this wine, and it's amazing. They did a really good job on that. That's awesome. I'm excited. I think the pasta primavera is coming next, and I'm about to go in. I'm about to go so ham on this. Patience, Cam, patience. So this is our pasta dish right here. This thing looks absolutely incredible. Now this is no diss to Hazy Mountain at all, but I just didn't think that the whole experience would run later into the evening. I knew it would run until like 9 o'clock, but I guess like daylight wise and like lighting wise and everything, like I wasn't expecting to be shifting into evening mode. Luckily I've got these like lamps and all that stuff around me to kind of help with illuminating the scene. But I guess that you guys are going to be getting to see the DJI Action 5 kick into low light mode and see how that is. But okay, this is the pasta primavera, and this has got fettuccine, zucchini, asparagus, red onion, garlic, red pepper, heirloom tomatoes, peas, buttercream sauce, lemon zest. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bruh. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, brother. That is so good. That's divine, bro. Oh, my God. Wow. These last two dishes, the soup and this pasta, bruh. I'm out here just living the dream. But I do wish I had some more pasta. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I wish I had some more pasta because, damn, this thing is good, man. Okay, let's try it with the wine pairing and see if we can create some new flavors, as they were saying to the guests inside. I like it. I feel like every wine pairing I have, the first one was really like the whoa kind of moment. Every wine pairing I have, though, in general, is not necessarily like a mind-blowing experience. It's like, I almost feel like I'm overlooking or searching for something that may not even be there, you know? I think I'm looking for some like new complicated flavor. But in reality, like, they just kind of, like, it's like they're, like, side by side, and they just kind of work together, you know? Maybe this is barbaric. If it is, don't crucify me. But I'm going to try and sip the wine with the pasta still in the palate, like, as I'm actively chewing. Okay. I did a little something extra. I will say this, the pasta and the wine, both on their own and together, are very, very good. I would easily order this again if I was out to eat, or honestly, if I was like planning on eating it or something like that and I just wanted pasta, this would definitely be a pick. Like, no questions asked. This is great. If I just post food content and content of me just being me, and people pay me like this, I'm winning, bro. I'm winning. I think before I said the soup was my favorite, I'm going to go ahead and just retract that statement and say that the pasta is not my favorite. Honestly, I feel like the way that they built this menu, it just keeps going up. Like, every time you think one is great, something comes and, like, levels it up, I guess. I'm not going to lie. The next thing on the menu is green bean salad. I don't really know how we're going to go up from the pasta to the green bean salad. But I trust the chef. He's back there, he's doing his thing. He's an artiste, an artisan of the cuisine. So I'm gonna let him do his thing, and I will sit back and enjoy the wine and watch the show unfold. We had a good run, guys, but I think we might be getting rained out. Just as the scenery was getting so beautiful with the low light and everything, I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that this isn't the case, but if I'm being honest, I'm looking off in the distance and it's not looking too good. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up my stuff just in advance real quick, just in case I have to make a quick escape, and we'll see what we can do. I think it's time to head inside and maybe join the rest of the crew. That is such a bummer too, man, such a bummer. I'm gonna go ahead and head over to this little couch area right here. Scott said that I could park and set up shop over here. I got rained out, man. I almost made it. Looks good to me, man. Thank you so much. So we have relocated. Scott and his team have so graciously just shifted me inside very seamlessly, very quick, and honestly, no hassles or anything like that. So if that's a testament to how the service is for if you're booking a wedding here, or if you're just coming to enjoy like a dinner or just have a glass of wine here on any other old day or anything like that, I think that that's a good sign for sure. Scott and the rest of the people here, as you can see, I think the other gentleman, his name is Wiley, the one that's been pouring the wine for me. They are both just so attentive, very, very nice people, just, you know, in general, but also like very good at their jobs and very accommodating to any need or request that you may have. So that plus the food and the experience overall, I can definitely already give this 2 thumbs up in terms of recommendation. If you're local to Charlottesville, or if you're looking to come and visit in town or come and use their place as a wedding venue, as an event venue, whatever it may be, I definitely feel like this is a very solid choice and you won't regret it. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. We have gotten new silverware. We got a new location. I even got a new candle, as you guys can see over there. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's do it. Okay, so what are we working with here?
We got the 2022 Gruner belt liner.
Okay, cool.
So Austrian varietal, done all in stainless steel for 6 months. Nice, crisp, clean, easy drinking, good acidity to it. Really nice kind of lime, little bit of white pepper in there.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Fantastic, thank you. I'm like kind of laughing, but also like I feel almost bad because I feel like they think that I'm some like huge influencer or something. Like they're being so accommodating and so nice to me. They could just be doing this just because I'm a guest, you know, and they treat every guest the same. But at the same time, like I don't want them to be like bending over backwards or like feeling that they need to do any like extra special treatment or anything. I literally just requested this type of seating so that I could make the vlog easier and I wouldn't be disturbing other people's dinner or like, you know, not concentrating myself, not able to talk to you guys and share the experience with the food and everything like that. Like that's literally the only reason why I requested this. And that and the fact that there was so much extra seating available until it started raining and just in general in the space. But yeah, I hope that they don't think that I'm trying to be some like pompous, over the top, like high roller influencer kind of like I'm not like that, man. And I'll definitely say something at the end. I will definitely thank them for their outstanding service and for being so accommodating and stuff like that. And just let them know that I appreciate them just being them. But I get to be a part of the toast this time. Guys, let's tune in.
So next up, we got a fun little salad course today. Green bean salad. This is one of my favorite things that I've had that Chef has made so far.
Strong wine scent coming in there. I taste the wine. I taste the lime is what I meant to say, not the wine. I taste the lime coming in there. It's good. I'm trying to pick up on the white pepper, but I don't think I'm getting anything. Let me try one more time. Yeah, not quite getting anything in particular, but it is good. I will say that. It is pretty good. And I imagine that when the salad comes, it'll probably be very tasty with that as well. This is the salad that we got going on here. So we got some tomatoes kind of popping off over here on the left side, and we got our own little dressing over here that's, let's give it a taste. Ooh, nice. Tastes like a chipotle vinaigrette kind of vibe, so I'm rocking with it. This is good. Give ourselves a little drizzle. It's like, it has like a spice to it. Like a Chipotle kind of vinaigrette. But also like a, like bright kind of like, I don't know what flavor. But it's good. Definitely Asian inspired kind of taste and cuisine with it. Very good. I love the cherry tomatoes and the red onions. And I'm not particularly a fan of like olives and stuff like that, but they got the olives on here. And that's also like popping off with this. Again, very unique little blend of flavor, but this guy knows what he's doing. I like the food. The mix of everything together, the olives, the red onion, the tomatoes, and the cheese, plus the green beans, is just such a like robust and full flavor. So good. This guy knows what he's doing for sure. I love it. Love, 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 love it. This is great. We've got another glass of wine. Cue me in. What are we doing?
This is our 2021 Blau Frankish Austrian grape, much like the Gruner Veltliner, also grown in the Shenandoah Valley. Medium-bodied red, kind of drinks like a Pinot Noir, a little bit more of a fruity characteristic to it. You still got that really nice acidity on the finish, but you got a really good blueberry, cranberry, kind of ripe fruit flavors to go with this nice creamy sauce.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Cool. I'm excited, man.
I'm excited too.
Oh. It smells like a little, like disoriented me. I literally sniffed the mic afterwards. It smells like college, bro. But I'm gonna give it a taste. I smell the blueberry. I smell what he's talking about, but the overwhelming smell of whatever like type of wine this is, the Sauvignon or whatever, is like sending me straight back to Shenandoah University. Let's try it again. It's red. It's a little bitter in a good way. Not a bad bitter. Honestly, not even really that bitter at all. It's smooth. It's got a full body to it. I like it. It's not bad. Now, he said it's supposed to pair with the chicken, so we'll see how it goes. But on its own, just as an individual wine, it's pretty good. If I was going to get a red wine and it wasn't something that was sweet, I would definitely recommend going with that.
Man.
Beautiful. All right.
Chicken Florentine, Parmesan cream sauce, asparagus over a bed of wild rice.
Okay, beautiful.
Enjoy.
Let's rock. That looks so freaking good, man. Come on. Let's go ahead and give this guy a try. It smells delicious, man. Holy crap. Okay. I'm just going to dig in. I think after this, there's only like one more course, and I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of sad because this has been such an awesome experience. I definitely smell the Parmesan and the cheese. Ooh, this smells really good. Will the chicken dish be my favorite? Let's find out. That is smooth, full-bodied, very delicious, rich, creamy, kind of like cheesy, Parmesan-ish flavor. Real question is, how does it pair with the wine? Now, surprisingly, out of all the ones that I've tried, that actually did something for me in terms of combining the flavors. It wasn't anything like, again, life-changing, but it was noticeable more so than the other ones in my opinion. Rice is very good too. All right, guys, so we're on to our last course for the evening. I believe we're just waiting on the dessert to come out at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and check in with my boy Scott over here. Scott, how's the evening been going so far, man?
It's been going very well. It rained a little bit. The ambiance with some wine and some rain never goes wrong. So just checked in with everyone. I think everybody's having a very good time, and hoping everyone's got a good buzz going and ready to have some cheesecake and go from there.
I was like, how do you feel like all the guests and everybody are enjoying this experience so far? I've been enjoying it myself quite a bit, but from what I can hear and from what I can see, it seems like everybody else really is enjoying their experience here. Is that the feedback that you guys are getting from here?
Yeah, I think everybody's very happy. Usually I can tell it's a good event when the staff here, when the team here becomes, when Wiley and myself, and when we become less important and they're all just kind of having their own conversation, they almost forget that we're here at that point. You know, that's when, to me, that's when it's a good event. Yeah. Whenever the wine kicked in, everybody's just having a good time. You know?
Nice. Okay. Fantastic. Now, is this something that you guys do regularly, or is this like something that is like your first time doing it? You guys are planning on bringing more? What's the sitch with that?
We do this, or Secret Supper, once a month.
Okay.
Normally towards the end of the month, but it all depends if we have weddings. But we always do this once a month. We do a brunch once a month. We do different things. We do. We just started doing a comedy night. Sometimes we do things like a paint and sip over in the tasting room. If you check our events page, there's almost always something going on here.
Okay, cool. So, now you mentioned an events page. What do you have, the URL or anything like that you can drop for us?
HazyMountain.com.
Okay, HazyMountain.com. I'm assuming we can probably find some similar information on you guys' Instagram and stuff like that.
Yes, you can. We got Instagram, Facebook. But it's all on there. But the events page and the website's kind of the best place to look for all that.
Okay, cool. Fantastic. Well, you guys heard it from the source. Events page, Instagram page, pretty much wherever you can find them on social media. Seems like it's a good space that you can find some information on events and other things that you may be interested for Hazy Mountain. We have another guest over here. My friend Gavin is going to be hopping on camera real quick just to give us a little bit of insight about the wine, the different pairings that we had going on this evening, and kind of how that all came to be. So Gavin, I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce yourself, my friend.
Hey guys, I'm Gavin. I'm one of the winemakers here at Hazy Mountain. Oh, sorry, gotta actually hold the mic up for you guys to hear me. Apologies. So yeah, I think the goal tonight, we are like right in the heart of springtime in Virginia. It is the best time to live here, the best time to enjoy wine here, and so we were just trying to construct a menu paired with some of our brightest and freshest and most lively wines that would really complement a super like garden fresh menu and really fill out the season. It's April in Virginia. It's like the flowers are blooming, and so we wanted a dinner and a wine pairing that reflected just like the abundance and greenness of life here right now. So that was kind of the idea.
With the wine pairings and everything going on like that, I think you said that you had just started not too long ago, right? Like maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago?
Mere 5 weeks, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
fantastic. So, did you have a hand in picking these wines that were assorted with the dinner and everything?
Yeah, so we... Chef Rob actually had a very detailed menu already selected, and we, in all circumstances, defer to his expertise for what is going to pair best with the weather. And so we assembled a list of, I was probably close to 24 wines.
Wow.
And he prepared an entire mock-up of the dinner for us. It was all of our production staff, our hospitality staff, and we tasted through everything with each of these dishes to try to figure out what would really make the food sing.
Wow, holy crap.
So listen, there are worse parts of my job than a Tuesday afternoon that I get to spend sampling wine with incredible food.
Nice.
But it was definitely a real process to figure out how things would integrate and meld and really like improve upon each other. The goal of a dinner like this is to build something that's greater than the sum of its parts.
Nice. Okay. So Scott was telling me that this is not the only event that you guys do. You guys have a couple events in circulation on a regular basis and stuff like that. And listening to what you were just telling me with like the whole pairing process and working with the chef and stuff like that, it sounds like it's a pretty extensive like overall operation. How long does something like that take to be able to come up with like what you would consider like a winning formula for wine with food and then presenting it to guests?
I mean, we're talking about genuinely weeks between like figuring out a date. Chef Rob is incredibly detailed in his preparations, and so there's a ton of work that goes into this before I even see any of it.
Wow. Okay.
And then once that's done, once we have a menu that we feel like fits the season or the occasion, the actual tasting process we, as the production staff, try to go through our cellar and select a broad variety of wines that we think at least have the potential to pair with what we're serving. And then the actual process of tasting those wines alongside the food, that's an entire afternoon. And I know it doesn't sound like work, but it is. I mean, we're taking copious notes. We're really, in spite of it obviously being a ton of fun, we're engaging with these wines and the food to try to figure out what's going to make the best menu.
Wow. Okay. Fantastic. Well, thank you, Gavin. I appreciate your time, man. I don't want to cut too much into the other explanations, but that's exciting stuff, man. Very cool. Thank you. Cheers. All right, guys. We are finally on to the 6th course of this outstanding 6-course meal at Hazy Mountain here. This is I forget what they said specifically it was, but this is the cheesecake. It looks absolutely insane. Looks like it's got some sort of like chocolate or like, I don't know, some type of crust around there, and then it looks like it's like bits of like nut and toffee and caramel and just delicious dessert goodness. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this, and they paired it with the last wine pairing of the evening, a dessert wine, as they said. So I'm gonna go ahead and pair this mic with my shirt, pair this spoon with my hand, and pair this cheesecake with my belly. All right, let's get into it. What the fuck is that, bro? All right, let me chill out. It's a good thing I'm at a table by myself, just bro. Holy shit. Wow. I don't like dessert at all. Like at all, really. Like I like dessert. Let me rewind. I like dessert. But I'm not a big dessert guy. Like I'm not like a huge sweet tooth kind of guy. That immediately took over my body and just made me like, I don't even know like what came over me just now, but like, wow. That's insane. Like, that's offensively insane. That is good, man. Holy crap. It is sweet, rich, full body flavor. It has a bright kind of like, I don't even know what to call it. It has a bright like kind of up note to the flavor on the end of it. So instead of it just kind of like riding out, it goes up in sweetness a little bit and then just kind of like nicely trickles off. It's got good texture from, again, the stuff that's garnishing on top, whether that's like crushed up candy bar or nuts or whatever, like, I don't know. Good texture from the crust, good texture from the cheesecake itself. Wow. Nah, man, bro. The chef put his foot in this, bro. I'm very impressed with that. Vlog aside, everything else aside, like, I am actually very impressed with that cheesecake. That's really, really good. I don't know if he made that himself or if he, I don't know, but that's really good. That is a 110% recommend you come and try this. Wow, that's very good. I hope I get a chance to interview him at the end and just kind of ask him a couple questions and talk to him about like the inspiration behind the food, the menu, and all that stuff. Because like, damn, that's solid. I'm very impressed.
I am Chef Rob Sadlowski. I'm the Executive Chef and Director of Food and Beverage at Hazy Mountain Vineyards and Brewery here in Afton, Virginia. And it's Friday night. We're just doing a wine dinner, finishing it up.
The meal itself was absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Like everything from the first course all the way down to the dessert. I'm not a big dessert guy myself, but the cheesecake itself was like just absolutely stellar, out of this world. Fantastic.
Thank you.
So that, like in and of itself, I just want to give you hats off, and that everything you designed for the menu was just fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I did have a couple questions about it that me, myself, just being like a foodie and stuff like that, I was like, I want to see if I can pick his brain on it.
Yeah.
what was some of the inspiration going into the menu in terms of pairing it like with the wine and setting up the event itself?
All of our events, we set it up months in advance. We sit down, we go, we write. I'll write this wine dinner up. I've got the entire year already done.
Okay.
I go ahead and bust it all out, and this is April, so it's a little bit of a post kind of Easter kind of thing, that little bit of Easter feel to it.
Okay, cool.
Whereas next month will be Mother's Day, that kind of thing. Everything's got a little bit of theme to it.
Yeah.
So we'll put it all together, and we'll all sit down. I'll sit down with all of our winemakers, and I'll make the entire dinner for them. So we do this entire dinner for these guys here. Then we try all the wines, we pair it all up together, decide what we want to do, make any changes we need to make, and then we put it out there for you guys. And that's, it's kind of just, I'm blessed to be able to do whatever I want here. They give me kind of fairly carte blanche to do whatever I want. So
very cool.
Just kind of have some fun. I like having fun. So
that's cool, man. I can see, man. It reflects in your cuisine. It reflects in the experience and stuff like that. It's been very enjoyable for the evening and stuff.
Thank you.
You were mentioning that you lay all this out and you cook this for the people in advance. And when I was talking with the other gentleman before, he was saying that they've got the wine pairings, they're taking copious notes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So it sounds like this is like kind of like a repeat process that you guys are doing.
Yeah.
How many times are you cooking this full menu for 1, 2, 3 different people who are tasting things, taking notes, sending things back to you, and then resending again?
The actual cooking of it happens once. I'll design the menu, I'll build the menu, I'll send it off to everyone, they'll take a look at it.
Nice.
We'll all get together, I'll cook the full menu, we'll all take our notes, and then from there we kind of just tweak it here and there. Unless it's something that's really radically like, oh my gosh, we can't do this dish, let's do something completely different. But for the most part, it's a very collaborative thing. We go ahead, we get the menu down, we take care of it, and we put the wine to it. It's easy.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, is it just you back there in the kitchen, or do you have help with other people who are helping you cook the stuff?
I've got a great team that works with me. I got my chef de cuisine, Emily, who's with me here tonight. She helps me, but tonight, just two of us, we just knock it out together. I got my sous chef, Vince, who helps us also with events.
Okay.
We do events in all 3 of our buildings here. We do weddings, caterings, we do private dinners in our villa down the street. We have a villa down there. We're doing a Titanic wine dinner next week. That's going to be 10 courses, kind of revisiting the RMS Titanic, the whole... recreating the entire menu.
Okay.
So
very cool. I love that, man.
Yeah.
And then with that Titanic event and with like just the themes and everything like that, I know you mentioned that you lay them out for the year and everything. Is this all your inspiration behind it, or are you collaborating with the team in terms of like trying to meet different aspects of things?
Yeah.
Like, what's the deal with that?
I just kind of sit down and do it. I'll sit down and I'll write it all out, and then I'll typically these events, I handle most of these events myself. I'll bring in a sous chef to kind of assist me, help me get it plated and everything, but I put it all together.
That's sick, man.
Just kind of, it's like, hey, what do we want to do? Hey, it's September. Let's do a Tuscan menu. We've got an Oktoberfest thing coming out later on. We did our first beer dinner in March.
Wow. Okay.
We did a wine dinner, and we also did a beer dinner as well.
Nice. Okay. So I guess my last question for you, I don't want to take up too much of your evening because I'm sure that you probably got, your plate full with dealing with the kitchen and the rest of the stuff for closing things down. But for people that didn't get a chance to attend this in particular, like I got a chance to come, I'm recording this for my blog and for the people who are watching and stuff, so I'm going to do my best to bring the experience to them, right? But for the people who didn't get a chance to come, what would you say is like a good reason to come and check out the next event? Like what are they missing if they're not coming to it?
We do a different vibe in a lot of places. A lot of times I've done wine dinners. We've done them here too. Where it's really formal. It's very kind of. We like to have. We're a little more loose here. We have some fun. We'll make some jokes.
Yeah.
It's we're kind of. You're kind of at our house. We just happen to be having a lot of wine and 6 courses.
I like that.
We really like the guest experience. We've got a great team.
Yeah.
Our hospitality manager Wiley does a great job. Our general managers, everybody does a really great job. So we've just got a great team.
Yeah, I can attest to that, man. I was literally saying that a little bit earlier. I was saying I hope that they don't think that I'm like causing too much trouble or anything. I asked for the separate table mainly so that I could focus a little bit more on the vlog and like really lock into tasting the different dishes you guys were giving me with the wine and everything. I didn't want to cause any extra hassle for them. But Scott, Wiley, everybody else on the team that's been, attending to me this evening has been so accommodating, so friendly, so warm, so welcoming and everything.
Yeah, we appreciate having you.
Even before I made it like halfway through the menu, I was like, man, like if this is a testament to the service and the type of vibes that you get coming to Hazy Mountain, like I can full-heartedly recommend. So I definitely agree with that statement. That was awesome.
Well, thank you. Yeah, look, we care about guest service.
Yeah.
It matters.
It shows.
Guest service isn't always just, the basics. Sometimes it's just how you feel.
Yeah.
We want these dinners to be fun. We want people to have a good time, enjoy themselves, laugh, have some wine, have some food, just have a nice night. You know, like who does like going out and just having some fun?
Yeah, it shows, man.
And I'm lucky to be able to cook for y'all. So
yeah, it shows, my friend. Well, Ben, I appreciate you coming out, giving me a quick little interview, some moment of your time and stuff like that. Yeah. And of course, I appreciate you for the absolutely fantastic dinner and everything. It was such an awesome experience, man. Seriously, such a pleasure and a great way to spend a Friday night. So I appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Thank you, man.
That's all. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Is Scott around by chance? Is Scott around? Oh, there he is.
I left.
Oh, he's gone. He checked out. Listen, man, appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Okay. So our evening at Hazy Mountain is coming to a close. Wow. What an awesome day and experience so far. Thank you, man. You have a great evening, okay?
You too. Thank you.
Yeah, wow, what a just fantastic evening and day so far. Thank you. Oh man, it's gonna be pitch black out here. I'm about to look like a locked character in a video game. Let me see if I can make it to my car first, and then I'll try to fill you guys in with the rest of the details for how this all went. It is like pitch black out here. I can't see anything except the winery, and I feel like that's by design. You're out here wandering, you're in some place that you're not supposed to be, they want you to go buy some wine. The only chance of survival you got out here in the middle of the night and pitch black is if you go and you buy a glass of wine from Hazy Mountain. That's some smart marketing, I'm not gonna lie. Can't see my car, can't see anything else in the parking lot. Bro, it's just dark, good Lord. All right guys, so the dinner was fantastic, and before I walked out into the parking lot and it was pitch black, I got a chance to talk with Chef Rob off camera after the interview that I did with him, and all I can say is that he is just such a down-to-earth, humble and genuine guy, man. I honestly found myself wishing that I had just kept the camera rolling, simply because the conversation that we had, man, like, again, I literally met the guy like for a total of maybe, I don't know, like 5 minutes, but it felt like I was talking to just like an old friend. Like, he was such a cool, just genuine, warm-hearted, welcoming person, such a talented chef, and it's despite his level of talent that he had, like, there was no indication, no air of like snootiness or I'm better than you or anything. Like, he was just like a cool ass dude, man. So yeah, I can definitely wholeheartedly say, after my entire experience at Hazy Mountain, from start to finish, trying the different wines, getting to see the venue and give myself a little self-guided tour, interacting with the staff and everything like that, and of course enjoying the 6-course meal. Dude, y'all gotta go check it out. You gotta go give Hazy Mountain a visit if you are local to Charlottesville. If you're passing through the area, it is wholeheartedly, in my opinion, one of the best experiences that I've had in the area for Charlottesville thus far. It was just absolutely outstanding. So definitely 100% recommend. As for now, it is a little late, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted to go home and spend the evening with Jade, but I feel a little tired myself, and as you guys can probably hear and can see now, it's pretty rainy and a little dark now, making my way back to Charlottesville. So I think the next plan of action that I may be tapping into is I might just have to see if I can either tap into some Hilton Honors points, or maybe just see if I can use some of my credit card credit money to try and book myself a room and just lay my head down for the evening. But if that's not the case, then maybe I'll just make the trek home. I guess we'll see. We'll figure it out when we get to Charlottesville. First things first, though, I gotta get back to Charlottesville and I gotta get some gas. So we're gonna go ahead and knock. Alright, so I got gas in case I need to go back home, but I'm gonna see if I can use some of my Hilton Honors points to book a free stay at a hotel near me, and just try and find a place to lay my head for the night. This is the part of the vlog that I said I was leaving up to chance. I'm kind of wishing that I didn't leave it up to chance, but whatever, we're in it now. Let's see how it goes. $338 a night is stupid. This hotel room at most is worth like maybe 200 at most. But 338, that's definitely because I'm literally booking it the night of. Nah, hell nah, I'm not doing that. That is just absolutely insane. I am going home. I'm going home. The car is gassed up, y'all. I am going to saddle up and go ahead and make this road trip because after taxes, that's going to be almost $400 to stay here for the night, which I am absolutely not doing. Okay, guys, we made it home. We are home safe and sound, friends. I appreciate you guys so much for rolling with me on this first leg of the dream weekend. I'm gonna head inside, enjoy my free 99 stay. Well, not free 99, I obviously pay rent, but free 99 stay here at my house in my own bed. And I'll wake up again and we will continue this vlog again the next day. So I will see y'all bright and early tomorrow morning. It's 4 a.m. in the morning, guys. And mommy and daddy are on doggy parent duty because Finny is not having the best night. He's like sick to his tummy a little bit, I guess. He's throwing up. And well, he only threw up once. But he's been pooping like diarrhea poops all over the place for some reason. We don't know what it is. Pretty sure he got into something somewhere and upset his tummy. So we have been on about 1 hour of sleep so far, and we are just trying to monitor the little guy, make sure he doesn't get any worse. Yay, dream weekend. Okay, we cleaned up another bout of diarrhea already. He literally pooped on Jen's leg. So that was lovely. But it's all good now. Finny's clean, Jenny's clean. And we kind of stationed him down here. We put his leash on and his harness and just kind of shackled him to the ottoman so that he couldn't really run anywhere. If he had to poop again, he would be pretty much right where we left him. And now we are just going to sleep down here with him so he doesn't panic and he relaxes. Good night, guys. Maybe this next morning or day will be reinstating the dream weekend. Night, babe.
Thank you.
All right. Love you.